2 weeks ago, my wife went to visit our daughter and son-in-law, and I decided to surprise them and go too. When I approached the door of their house, a neighbor shouted, "Wait, I have something to tell you." 5 minutes later, the police arrived, and the consequences turned everything upside down. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and write in the comments what time it is where you are now. The highway stretched ahead like a sentence I couldn't finish. I had never felt this long before, though I'd driven it dozens of times over the years. My hands gripped the steering wheel harder than necessary, knuckles pale against the black leather. The phone sat in the cup holder, screen dark, mocking me with its silence. 3 days. Vivian never went 3 days without returning a call. I glanced at the phone again, knowing I'd see nothing new but checking anyway. Same unanswered texts. Same voicemails delivered into the void. The last one I'd left that morning sounded desperate, even to my own ears. "Viv, I'm worried. Just let me know you're okay. Call me back. Please." The surprise visit had seemed like a good idea yesterday. Drive to Orlando, show up with flowers, take Vivian and Della out for lunch somewhere nice, make a day of it. But somewhere around mile marker 68, the surprise started feeling less like a gift and more like an emergency response. Exit signs counted down the distance. 40 miles to Orlando. 35. 30. My mind kept circling back to the months before Vivian left for this visit. Della's phone calls had changed, not in frequency. She'd always been good about checking in, but in content. Every conversation eventually steered toward money. The roof needed repairs. Curtis's contracting work had slowed down. Could we help with the mortgage this month? And then more recently, questions that left a sour taste. "Dad, have you and Mom thought about updating your will? You know, with property values changing and everything." I'd mentioned it to Vivian after that particular call. She was folding laundry in our bedroom, her movements unhurried and precise. "She's our daughter Otis," she'd said without looking up. "She's just going through a rough patch. We went through rough patches too, remember?" I remembered, but something about Della's tone felt different. Calculated, maybe. Or maybe I was just getting paranoid in my old age, seeing shadows where there was only ordinary family struggle. The exit for Orlando appeared. I merged right, following the ramp into suburban sprawl. Strip mall